Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening? It's Anthony from The Daily Truth, the truth in 5 minutes or less. Today's just a little bit of fun, but I want to remind everybody that if you have not come to one of my weekly speaking classes and you're bored and you want to do something the day before Thanksgiving, maybe you're thinking about going out drinking and you want to not waste the calories and maybe just you actually can still go out afterwards. It's 6 o'clock Central Time, 6 to 7 o'clock. Join me by going to doubledownspeaking.com. It is a free workshop. I also do a free 30-minute call with anybody that wants it afterwards. And if you come secret, you get a copy of my book if you'd like it. All right. So, ladies and gents, gentlemen and ladies, let's get cooking. Like this video, share this video, do all said things with this video. So, today's just for fun because I posted about it. And it's still just, it's going through my head. I wanted to articulate it properly. There was people that jumped on the post were like, oh, I never thought about that. Or people like, when I saw it in the theater, I said that right away. So if you don't know, Fast and the Furious 1, 2001 is actually a complete and utter homage and remake to Point Break. I was watching Point Break because I was falling asleep the other night in Columbus, Ohio. And I'm like, watching this, and Patrick Swayze's character just kind of gave off the Dom vibes, and I'm starting to realize that then Dom's ex-girlfriend, which is also would be the same as Dom's sister in the actual Fast and the Furious movie, that ends up falling in love with I'm getting all the name Bodhi, getting all the names mixed up, but essentially there's two main characters in each movie. Dom and Paul Walker's character, which ironically, I didn't even think about this. Paul Walker passed away, whereas Patrick Swayze passed away. So the opposite characters in each movie are no longer with us. And then in the first movie, Lori Petty, which was Keanu Reeves' girlfriend, really plays the role of Brewster, or whatever her name is, in the other movie. Like almost the exact same relationships. And they're also the guys that you would never pick to be the criminals. The ones in the first movie robbing banks, in the second movie robbing trucks going down the highway. Fast and I know this is totally random. People are like, why are you talking about this? This is ridiculous. But it's one of those ones, it's the lighter side of life to go, how have I never realized this? So they're committing heists. You would have no idea who it is. They tried to pin it on the wrong people in both movies. They're like, these guys are assholes. We're pinning it on them. In the Fast and the Furious, they pinned it on the Korean gang or Chinese gang or whatever it was. Same. It gets even more interesting if you're ready for this. So in the Fast and the Furious first movie, again, this is 23 years ago that came out, a little more than 23 years ago. And then, of course, when was 91? So it was even 33 years ago is Point Break. So there is a scene in Fast and the Furious where they pull up to a beachside bar, I believe somewhere around Malibu. They pull up to this bar, this bar and restaurant, and they're eating lunch there with Dom. I think the whole kind of crew is with them, a couple of them. And that's the first time I think that Paul Walker asked about kind of the business side. Regardless, fun fact, that bar is the bar that Lori Petty, the one that Keanu Reeves' love interest in the first movie, the same bar that she worked at. You can't tell me they don't mirror each other. Again, today's just a little bit of fun, a little bit random. And then lastly, the end of the movie it's the same movie when finally all the police officers are coming down on Patrick Swayze's character in the first movie, and it's the big one-time swell that they all want to surf in, whatever, and you don't know if he lives or dies, whatever. We didn't know that there was going to be 37 different movies from Fast and the Furious afterwards, but he literally has the choice of arresting him or pretending as though that he got away from him, and he lets him get away, lets him go ride the wave that he'd been dreaming about his whole entire life. And then the same thing happens in Fast and the Furious after they were racing or doing whatever. He gives them the 10-second car. It's the same movie. Again, today's just a little bit of fun. Had to just pass that on. Today's a smile day. I'm not talking about politics, not talking about anything. I'm talking about two great movies, which I didn't think Fast and the Furious was a great movie the first time I watched it. I was like, what are these car nerds doing? Now it's classic. So that's it. That's what I got for you guys today. So this is simple. The truth is, Fast and the Furious is the first remake to Point Break, not the one done a couple years ago. Fast and the Furious is Point Break. Remove the surfboards, add wheels. Same heist, same love stories. It's not Patrick Swayze's sister in Fast and the Furious. It is, however, the exact same roles, just different actors and actresses. Both fantastic movies. If you watch it again, you'll be like, holy crap, Anthony was right. Anyways, God bless, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll break down something, obviously, maybe a little bit more serious, but today I wanted to just have a little fun. So I hope you enjoyed this. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being. Sign up for doubledownspeaking.com. It is a free class, free workshop live with me Wednesday night. Let's get cracking. And I have one, just a heads up, for my actual full class that is paid at a much lower price than I charge for it because I'm doing the beta, do an early version. I have one spot left for the class that starts in like 9 days or 10, whatever it is. So it starts not this Thursday, December 5th. I don't know what, December 5th. So if you're interested in that, also put that in the comments or leave me a message, one or the other. It's the second ideation of the class. First group, amazing. Second group, going to be just as good, if not better. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Again, don't surrender your pets. We don't deserve dogs or cats. None of them. Eating the dogs.